Kind of don't care that I got the medium tank crew on that. All right. Oh, Great Wall again. All right. Top tier. Dude, the fact that the Palac is like everywhere makes me want to play the KV2. The reason why is that 110 millimeters of pen, I believe, can overmatch the frontal armor on this. That's 40 millimeters, so you can just throw out like 600 damage shots every other shot. Or like a medium, like T-34-85. Or if you get a decent heat round, you'll be able to tear through that upper front plate without much of an issue. Fighting girlfriend, T-34, alright. Gonna start pulling up in here. The 160 pin, you should be able to go through the gun mantle. Yeah. It's got really good auto ricochet angles on it too. Gun handling wise though, not exactly a big fan of the gun handling on this thing. Nine to 11. My goodness, is this soft terrain up here? OI's got 150 all around, right? I think it does. It's a little unfortunate. Can't remember what my HE pin is on this, so not even gonna risk it. I was kind of in a sticky situation. If I was back like another 30 meters, I would have been alright, but yeah, not a whole lot I can do right there. I'm probably going to redesign this crew once that's out of battle, which should be fairly quickly, but I also want to play the Utsirite. Because something tells me that no accuracy perks, and then I basically got 4 perks that are not being used at all. So I'm going to change that up a little bit. I'm hoping we got the, nope, wrong spawn. One of the other spawn. We are top tier. Alright. While we're here, I'm actually gonna bring up a couple of things. All 360 alpha tanks that come to mind. So I kind of want to cover. Alright, T-32 Proto, M3Y, T-34, 112. Alright. I might need to load premium coming up here, just because we're going to want to be able to deal some damage. Ferdinand, I didn't even think about this, but Ferdinand's got 250 on the mantle and that upper structure. What's up, Patty? Yeah, nothing I can do against that except for maybe a little bit of overmatch. I might be able to overmatch him. Yeah, 6. If you want to take this, I'll trade you. I got no problem with that. You know, I'm finally able to actually use my turret. Ricocheting APCR from the Ferdinand. I don't know if he's loading the 490 or not. What's up, Dino? But that was feeling pretty dang good. That was a hard hit from that BZ. Yeah, I backed off. Looking over at chat made me completely goof it. That's right, there's 2 artillery. He's got the 105. That's unfortunate. That's a GW Tiger P. I'm done to 371, so I gotta be a little bit careful. 9,886 damage. Dude, heck yeah. No, the 9,800, you can still just round it off, call it good. That's still really good damage. Didn't even hit the javelin, hit the light tank. That's hilarious. There we go. Yeah, 412. That's a really good high roll. Good game. People shooting the hatches, you know, people shooting the turret rather than the hatches, it makes a big difference. Honestly, if you can get this thing situated just right, like side scraping left, or hull down, you got a couple of things covering your hatch, this thing's going to be really gross. I don't see a single problem with this tank. I think this thing is going to be absolutely nasty. I mean, don't get me wrong, your hull is not exactly strong. You got a big ol' hatch, but I love how bad this thing is going to be. Isn't the Oki? Alright, this might actually be a personal offer worthwhile, but I don't think it's the one I'm thinking of. Alright, yeah, I don't care. Alright, temporary. We're gonna just tear this crew apart slightly. So we're rocking steady aim. Off-road driving. 6 cents, rapid loading. Situational awareness, we're gonna drop that. Thinking... Let's go for... Snapshot or run and gun. Alright, during rotation, during movement, 3.5. 1.42 is pretty high. During movement, 3.58. It's pretty obsessive, but it is what it is. So we'll go snapshot. Dang, alright. There's like no perks compared to what there used to be. Okay. Run and gun, I guess, and then... we are using AP and APCR. What is the module damage on this 90? 122? No, I don't think it's exactly worthwhile to run Deadeye. Well, I took a perk off, I'm just going to throw it right back on. Seven HE rounds in a 1v2. Dude, that's the way to go. Alright, if you got 7 HE rounds, I gotta ask, are you at least running advanced reloader so you can swap them? Good. Good. Like, with anything that's that big, like any 150 in the game, I just highly recommend, like, anything that's 14 and bigger, advanced reload all the way. Dude, this tier 6 has got one hell of a gun. Feels kind of weird though, because you got that. Your other gun's got a 3-second. I actually don't even know what millimeter gun that is. I want to say it's a 76, but I think I'm wrong. "12-second reload." Let's take something else more. Yeah, that's about right. I still think that they need to add intuition to console as a perk, because making it a piece of equipment is kind of a joke. Like a really bad joke. Kind of hoping I can come right here without getting my crap slapped in. How much clearance can I get before I get blasted? Enough. Gotta drive slightly down the hill. I actually don't think the Panzer IVs have enough pin to really do anything to me. Even whenever they load premium, I don't think they do. Kind of hoping... Nope, you got a good crew. Either you got a good crew or you hit the panic switch. I'm gonna go with the latter. And 7. 6 to 12, what the heck? Alright. If it's red, don't believe it, because I don't believe it. Kind of feel like I want to limit the playing field. Where's that heavy tank that was behind me? I think he left. Yeah, he left, so I need to push up on this Polak. See, I'm still confused about, like, How is that such a steamroll, man? Always panic, always. I'm so confused on how that was such a steamroll. We actually had some really good tanks. Like Panzer IV-H, I don't think that's a bad tank at all. No, Matilda BP, yeah, I don't agree. VK30H1, yeah, like the Cheeto. The T1 Heavy. Dude, if I was in a T1 Heavy that match, I'd be having a heyday. Like, we just didn't have the armor for City. And I knew we didn't have the armor for City. Alright, 29,000. No, let's pop on the 5-time booster. That reminds me, if you're going to be using boosters, make sure you have premium whenever you use boosters. Because if you use boosters without premium, you lose out on like 40% of what the boosters would actually give you. Like it is, because it's multiplicative. So you have your base multiplier, which is premium, a 0.5 multiplier, not a percentage multiplier. Then you run your premium bonus and your vouchers, and you go after those percentage bonuses. Like it is multiplicative rather than additive. So it's huge to run the to have premium and use your boosters during premium. That is one thing I've learned whenever I stopped paying. Top tier. I should be able to rock this inside without a problem. I really should be able to. Only problem is that this is low tier and I don't trust half my team. I actually want to get up right there, cover my lower plate. Yeah, CT1 heavy. That's a little too aggressive for my taste, but alright. I'm not going to be playing this corner. I want to come outside and scout this back section if I can. Because these pillars should be just tall enough that I can absolutely cheese sitting on these things. Yep. T1 heavy. I got an angle against him. Oh, that's not good. Yep, the tracking. I'm dead. I got outplayed right there. And look at that, the Churchill Oki. No one in mid looked past this back section. I mean, I can't say much because neither is the enemy team. So this under section right here, this guy could have farmed that guy for all the damage in the world. And this is my issue with people not paying attention at all here on console like that. And it's like a console exclusive thing. You know, because if you buy a console, you're playing casually. You're not playing to be super competitive or anything else. Like running into really competitive people in console, it's not... It happens, just not as common. If you play on PC, though, I guarantee the same dude in that position, the moment I pulled up where I was, he would have already flipped the fire at him. The reason why is because it's a different mindset playing on PC than it is in console. You know, you invest thousands of dollars into your PC and you're playing to be competitive. But a console, you know, 6 years ago and you don't care. I about dropped that. I'm not opening that. That just got shook to all hell and back. Yeah. Carl P88. Man, why do I keep on ending up on the side of the maps that make it to where I can't use my hatch right? I mean, I could risk it and play on the inside here, and utilize my hatch on the inside, and then pull up here and lose my hatch advantage. I don't want to do that. Alright, what are artillery? They got an equalizer, so I am definitely not going to be going past this. I need to be able to back up away from him. Oh, Full of Candy's a bot. Alright, that explains this match. Alright. Skate TK. It's a player, alright. He's gonna be looking at him like, what the heck are you doing? And I think I'm in the same boat though, because look what I'm doing. Alrighty. Just gonna start loading in the premium. I'm gonna back off over here because artillery's not firing over here just yet, so it's still bots though. I don't know how many bots, but enough to be irritating. He's a little bit upset. Pretty ricochet. Equalizer. I can't remember what the penetration is on these high explosives. I'm gonna find out. He's up high. About right here. Yeah, he's right there. That tree's over. Once we're about 400, we're gonna slow down. Right about now. That was a good lead. Good game. It's still bots though, like Skate was a real player. Real player. That's a bot. That's a bot. That's a bot. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, those are bots. That's a player. That's a player. That's a player. Fully Kenny's a bot. Tank for Justice, yeah, that's a bot. So, like 5 bots. Yeah, it's still enough to be annoying. Alright, so I got 45 millimeters of HE pin, 53 millimeters of HE pin. Alright. Alright, tier 8. Here we go. I'm not going to be able to stand up against crap in this game. KV4, KTTS, I physically don't think I can pin that thing frontally. If he is angled ever so slightly, I am completely useless against him. Oh no, Carlos, no problem. So for instance, yeah, like right here, if there is options whenever you hover over a player at the bottom of the screen, then that means that's a player. For instance, if you're looking at a bot, all right, like I have a bot to show you right now. The bot is right here. Okay, this is a really good example actually. Hover over your own gamer tag, you lose your options. Which means that you can't select yourself because it's yourself. So against any bot, it's the same effect. Treats it like a bot. See game results in Discord? I have no idea. Let me close that. Kind of hoping that I don't have a single issue this game. You chose the wrong spot to go up. Dude, it's kind of crazy. I look at the Pollack, and I feel like it's got better armor than the T28 HTC at the moment. That's kind of crazy to think about, the fact that I feel like this thing has got better armor to a point. Not like way better, but it has auto ricochet. A lot more auto ricochet, while the that tank relies specifically on... Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Oh, I am in so much trouble. Yeah, they're both coming this way. I know you can't remember how fast I go, but I don't think it's fast enough to get away from these guys. I want to get one hill back. That one hill back is going to be what I need, but I guarantee that both VKs are going to be just pulling up on me like there's no tomorrow. Well, that's unfortunate. Yep. That seems about right for it's tier 6 up against tier 8. They all go down one side and I don't. Just, yeah, see, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, everyone just plays casually on, because you're playing on console, you know? So on console, you have it's very simplistic. Like this is your main menu. You know, this is your home. You know, it's like for crying out loud. Castle Crashers remastered, Minecraft, Star Wars. I had kids over the other day, so I was letting them play my Xbox. But it's very simplistic. You know, you just log on and you play. But on PC, it's like you invest all this money to get into it. So there's a lot of moments that I play on console anymore, and compared to like whenever I play on PC compared to console, the environment is so much different. For instance, if I plug in my headset here on console, it'll be very rare for me to find someone in game chat that actually wants to talk. But if I jump on Squad or Hell Let Loose and some other games, it's way more intense because you got people that are actually communicating because they want to win. But this game, they ruined the social experience in my eyes. Yeah, the bots are better than real players. Dude, yeah. I don't know why they made the bots in this game so dumb. They should program the bots to understand what side scraping is and other things. There's the bots in the games versus actual players. Maybe. It is a big maybe. Because every once in a while, you just have those good games. So don't down yourself saying that you think it's not you, because it's all you. Dude, I want to go left or I want to stay down mid. That's a freaking Fury. That's too... Can't remember how thick that is, but I think... What did 400? Did you pin him for 4? That's a really... You high rolled high roll. Let's get rid of that hatch. Okay, and the 8-second reload on this, here's why I like it. I got 3 shots into him before he was able to disappear. That reminds me, where is the ammo rack in this thing? Alright, that repair time was really fast. Like, overly aggressive fast. Something else back there. Hellcat. Alright, guess I'm not going to pin the Hellcat. Okay, I'm gonna load a high explosive. Because I'm very confused right now on that Hellcat. And right behind me is that 112 now. Alright, so we know the Hellcat's there. Yeah, he's gonna HE the crap out of me. Just pure raw thickness on the side of this thing, dude. It is awesome. Like, I've kind of just been chilling here bouncing shots. Like, as I said, on the left side, this thing's going to be really good for side scraping. He probably went underneath the armor and got an overmatch underneath. Either that or he finally caught out that top section, but I think I can guarantee that went underneath and overmatched. I don't think... This is a weird side shot right there. If one of those are the pin, which I don't think it is... Because the final shot that kills you usually doesn't pop up. For whatever reason. But I'm not sad. Like, 42-35 ricocheted? Whatever. The hell's MCID? Oh, it's an album. Liberty Falls, and I stabbed my eye. Oh. Okay, top tier. Nice. Dude, there are so many of these in the game right now. There are 5 of us on this team. We should decimate. Yet, people aren't playing this thing right. We should. Oh, the flock. Oh, good song. Dude, like this turret's not bad. Look at the angles on that. Left and right's auto ricochet. That's really nice. Like even against tier 10, that might be auto ricochet. Haul down, max gun depression, yeah. I mean, if they shoot you in the mantle, you're done, but you've got really good auto ricochet angles on this. So you can position this thing just right and be really weird. But it's so awkward. You've got the gun depression, but your turret's so high up that it doesn't feel like you actually have the depression. But you do. See right there. We be bouncing. We should be aiming a little bit higher up in that, dude. Reminds me, I can't remember what the lower plate was on this. What's up, King? Oh, that's unfortunate. Do I want to go in the back? I've been doing all right. I mean, I can see you're trying, but I don't think you're supposed to come up from there. There we go. Fire. Slight opening. There we go. Kind of slightly on a down slant. He's gonna aim. I don't really gotta aim. Can't remember, what's the hatch on that thing? Is it 50 or 40? If I could remember, I would seriously just slam the crap out of it, but I can't remember. Also, everyone's just super greedy. I think the actual turret itself is thinner than... I don't know what's going on here, but it's hard to aim whenever people are on top of you. Everybody gonna get a PC? Dude, that's what I have. I do think I'm streaming. No, I never streamed an Xbox. Like, my mess up's a little dirty right now, but I'll take a picture. I moved and I haven't gotten a garbage can down here just yet. We did 0.6, right? Yeah. A little bit dirty. You know, it's life. But it's I play quite a bit. Oh, Dino. I play a lot. Like, as of recent, I've been getting into Helldivers 2, Squad, Oblivion, Elden Ring Night Rain. But I haven't played Squad in like a month. What the heck? Alright. Oh my goodness, that is super zoomed in. Why is that so zoomed in? So like right now, this is what it looks like. And it's a little dirty. So I do gotta clean up just a little bit. But I'm not worried about it. That's just on top of the desk, and that's like a build up over the past like week and a half. And you get a garbage can and a couple other things. So more than likely I'll get that taken care of tonight. Yeah, Armor Reforger. I don't really care for Armor Reforger. Yeah, King, dude, I got an entire freaking dungeon that I'm sitting in right now. Like, a legitimate dungeon. Buddy Berkeley calls it the Rancor Pit. Oh, non-padded walls, dude. Those are beyond non-padded walls. Those are concrete walls. All of it's concrete, okay? Concrete. I'm in a basement. Abandon Asylum. Maybe. And Pell, another dude that I'm playing with, man, he's all like, "You're in a prison," and he sent me a toilet with a sink attached to it. All like, "Yeah, you need that for that room." Chinese prison. Chinese prison. I'd have really bad internet. No, I'm actually inside of my my entire dedicated streaming room now. So this is it's a 15 by 11.8. And I get to customize this room however I want. Like, I can drill holes all over it. I can do anything I want. And I'm thinking I'm going to be keeping the concrete, but I'm going to go make some wall padding. Like, I'm going to take 2x4s and 48 by 24, so 4 feet by 2 feet. soundboards. Need my Discord. Yeah, just find me on the World of Tanks official. Bake you a cake. Yes. Remember, you offered. I prefer cookies, though. Minty cookies. I like mint cookies. What do we got? Egg Panther 2. Yeah, dude, exactly as I said. You've got that auto ricochet armor. Yeah, this turret is gonna be baller. Kobe. Why did I say Kobe? Oh, it's because it's his name. Yep. I need that gun depression to make that usable for auto ricochet. So I gotta be driving sideways up this. I actually don't need premium to go through his lower plate, but whatever. Yeah, I need to start loading in standards. It's an easy 8, so easy to pin. I don't know where that TD's at, so I don't want to poke it. Hello, Sky Cancer. Ah, big maybe king. Egg Panther. Is that Tiger still in mid? No, he's not. I do get a lot of 360 alpha guns, and I gotta worry about pretty much everything that can pin me. So I'm pretty sure their heavies are over here. I don't know how much I gotta back up to be able to see that heavy. Yep, another thing is, I want to get a door installed, like a slide door, and then cover it in sound paneling as well. That way sound doesn't come through here as they walk in out the back door patio. Because that's what you're hearing. They're on a floor above me walking over the patio. We have artillery, GGB Panther M44, so I can load some high explosive, but I don't think it'll be worth a while. Is that a Nashorn? Yeah, it is. Okay. Honestly, I don't know if I can pin him reliably. There we go. He's gonna take premium through the lower plate. Ow. The heck did 600 to him? Oh, the Grom. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Sounds like a camera from over there. It's up in the top section. Well, I ricocheted once. Another thing is, you know, as I play, jump back on tanks and start playing, I'm not entertained. Like, playing this game, I'm not entertained. Ever anymore. Like, it has completely gone out the window. We're really close. How much XP do I need? 2,000? You know what? We'll use the free XP. I don't really mind. Just because, whatever. Completely pointless for me to do it. Yeah, just like whenever I log on and I play, I don't care to play this game like I used to. Because it's like every single time they do something, no, don't get me wrong, you know, new people are going to come in, new people are going to experience it, new people are going to have fun with it, okay? The thing is that my fun in this game has left. Alright, that's... Movement accuracy is good, rotation good, base accuracy 0.36. Alright, I don't need verts on this. 13.22. What is the next upgrade? 14.43. 70,000 and 161,000. Tier 8. What is that? It is a 90 millimeters. So are we starting off with a 90 or are we starting off? Okay, so we do get a 90. The next one. All right, can I know what the 90 millimeter gun does on this Wargaming? Because it doesn't tell me any of the stats. You know, thank you. Thank you. Make it so much harder on me. Force me to go over to the PC version of the game to find out what the freaking stats are. Thank you. Because all I want to know, rifled. I don't care if that gun doesn't work. 240, 202, 242. Thank you. That is so simple. But the fact is, I got to go to a third-party site. And by third party, I mean I have to go to their website to find out, which is dumb, because it should just be in-game. Reviewer. 203, that's not bad. 180, 95, 170, that's a hatch at 170. Okay, that is kind of gross. 165. Upper plate, it'll hold up against anything that's lower tier. I'm not even keeping track of what the turret was. 152. 101. See, and 101 at tier 7, that's actually pretty good, because that means you have effective armor that's stronger than a Tiger. Right there. Because it's also angled. 88. 76. All right. Little piece poking out. No, not too crazy. 70 with a boat style. All right. 63. 55. Okay, so you can really side scrape in this. Oh my goodness. Careful though, because it's got some really weird angles. 30, way down there. Yeah, good luck hitting that. Oh, artillery hates this thing. Even close to uninstalling today? Yeah. Yeah. It's just not fun as it used to be. That's what sucks. Anyways, I'm gonna disappear for a second. I'm gonna run upstairs. Do 26, 25. This turret should be able to hold up pretty well. I mean, the mantle's weak, but it should hold on pretty well. I'll be back. Also, I gotta get a new pass-through capture card. The gaming's going pretty good, Steve. There's one thing I do know though. Once this room is fully set up, I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch. We'll pop on 3 times. Because at tier 7, this should hold up really good. 181 to 18. Yeah, I don't need that many. 181 should get me by just fine. The Sodster is going crazy. And then if I get knocked out really early, we'll do a chat select. Like if I get dropped early, just tell me what take you want me to play next. No, it's freaking cold, dude. Like this room is a giant heat sink. All right. Like in this room, I think the ambient temperature right now is like 70. And it's like 90 outside right now. And it's always 70 to 60 degrees down here. Period. Even with me playing like a really PC, like GPU intensive game, and my GPU is running like 60 degrees Celsius, this room doesn't change. I haven't had the chance to try it out yet. Dude, the tier 8. So, you know what? After this match, let's actually go over that. I'm going to go over all of the tier 8 to 360 alpha. Because the Yo, dude, it's actually really, really good. You just got to make sure you play it right. Very uncomfortable with that right side right now. I didn't check my shell velocity, so I'm going to be acting up just a little bit here. Alright, I should be able to catch him out right here. If he's still spotted by the time he gets there. I don't think he will be. Slayer. Owie. 542. Alright, I don't know where I was aiming, but alright. Lower artillery. Alright, if no one is here, and it's just me and this T-29, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. That's not good. Yep, there's a Slayer. I should be able to just completely side-scrape that Slayer and hit him with only standards, but Mantis coming up right behind me. Alright. Heat round right through the front. Not surprising. SU 100M. Is that the tier 6? On the tier 7. That's tier 7. Yeah, no team support. I mean, I'm not surprised that I had no team support. That's very average in so many ways. That right there. Alright, so we're going to go heavy tanks here. T-77, that's not going to be included because that's an autoloader. Chrysler K, we'll include that. We'll include this. We'll keep scrolling down. Alright, it's going to be it here. Germany's got their Tiger 2s, which are now considered the best 360 alpha guns in the game. Because you got this one, you got the low, the VK4502, got the Tiger 2, T5042. We're going to want to go with the 105. 11.7 second reload. Chrysler K, this is 320 alpha. with a 9.1 second reload. The M4Y has a 11.3 second reload. 11.3 being kind of like in a little bit of a better. You're going to see something go on here though. 11.7. Okay. King Tiger, tier 8. 10.5. All right. That's amazing. The low, we're looking at 11.5. There's also going to be the E75 TS. So Roger Dodger E75 TS. Let's go ahead and move this right in front of the low because they're comparable to one another. And that is 13.5. So worst, so far worst in class right here. Put the 105 on, give it the right turret, we'll fully upgrade this. This is at 10.5, so immediately, just the regular Tiger variants, like the tech tree versions, have got these amazing 105s across the board at 10.9. So 10.9. Coming down, we're going to go over, hold on, is the Asterion here? Is the Asterion German or American? I think the Asterion is German. I want to say German. There it is. I'm just blind. All right. Asterion has got a 13-second reload, putting it in worst in class for that reload. And then we'll compare it to like one Russian tank, one Russian heavy. And that one Russian heavy will go 703, we'll go 252U, and Krievets real quick. We'll just do these. 703 is 13.7. So compared to like the E75 TS, which is at 13.5, back to the 703, 13.7. Okay. And remember, this is 390 compared to 360, and it's only 0.2 worse. 252U, 440 alpha, come down, 15.5 second reload. That's pretty bad. Then there's this. For whatever reason, across the board, whenever you have 390 alpha, and this is almost guaranteed for every single 390 alpha gun in the game. So we'll do ISM, IS3. So ISM, we'll give it to 122, fully upgrade this thing. And, 212 standard, 265 APCR, 390. And then you come down, and you're looking at a reload speed of 11.2, which is massively better than 11.7 at 11.2. And remember, this is 30 more alpha. E75 TS, 13.5. ISM, 11.2. IS3, 390 alpha. Let's fully upgrade this. Come down, take a look, 12.3. Okay. You see where I'm going with this? This is dumb. Krievets, 221 standard pin, 270 heat, 390 alpha. Come on down, 12.3 second reload. So out of nowhere, we have all these tanks that have 390 that outright just out reload, out damage every single 360 gun in the game. France, there is no 360s inside here. China, Czechoslovakian, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. No, there isn't. That's 320. That's 460. Yeah, 460 damage on that one. Oh, but then there's this. So we'll do the single shot. So which is this gun, single shot, 13.5. Okay, and here's the part that drives me insane. This is 13.5 seconds for 100 more alpha. Here's the low, 11.5. Let's go back to the Skoda. 13.5. The low, 13.5. E75 TS, 13.5. So these guys are the same reload as the Skoda with 460 alpha. This thing does 100 more alpha. So I'm very confused on where the logic comes in for like all these 360 alpha guns, because then there's Italy. And they said that they buffed Italy for their heavy tanks, that they buffed the Passante, the Shitante. But the fact is like half a second per round is not a buff. 22, 19.5, 17. 17 seconds is dumb. in so many ways. Okay? For 360. 17 seconds for 360. And their excuse is, well, it's because you have an autoloader and you got 3 shots. So this is the reason why we do it, because you got 3 shots. And I'm sitting there, I'm all like, 17. There is no logic behind this at all. Like, it is, I don't know, it's idiocracy to the fullest. I don't care what they say. This is standard view, by the way. That is way too far. So, yeah, I'm always confused about everything that they do. Because it makes no sense. And that's not even, like, the worst offenders. Like, here's the, let's go American Tier 8, AMBT. What else would be 360 inside here? You know what? None of these. Let's go France. Heavy tank, and we'll go HMH M449. So HMH M449 AMBT. We're looking at a reload of 21, 19, and 16. Now this tank isn't bad. It performs good for what it is because you got good power to weight and you got good mobility. So this is totally fine in my eyes. But for the Shitante, no, I don't think it's fine in the Shitante. The HMH, this thing is an absolute powerhouse. This is a 10-second reload for 300 alpha. And you can get this down to like 7.2, I think it is. And at 7.2, 300 alpha, you are delivering it very fast. So you've got this amazing gun right there. Up next, let's do Japan, heavy tank. And with their heavy tanks, we're going to take a look at the Type 3 and the Nemesis. So the Nemesis has got 300 alpha with a reload of 9 seconds. So that 9-second reload is huge because you're reloading at like 6.2, 6.4. Type 63, you've got 320 alpha, 230 AP, 290 heat. However, this thing is sporting one of the worst, like actually worst mechanics in the game, known as pneumatic suspension. 9.6. Okay. And then compared to all the others in this, like Krievetz, this is 9.7 with a fully spec'd out crew. Without a gun rammer. 9.7. So, you know, like the 360 alpha category really sucks in this game for whatever reason. And now I gotta read 1001 comments because I'm a Muppet and I didn't read any of them while I was going over that. So yeah, you know, just bring that in and show that off because it's irritating. Oh, Bilbo Baggins. I already had a 4,000 damage game inside of it as well. Like it's that tier 8's really good. Yeah, IS-6 has a better reload as well. Yeah, no, like every single time that I play the Shitante, I play it because I hate myself. That's how bad that tank is. And Wargaming's logic's all like, well, according to the stats, it's doing good. It's like, of course to the stats it's doing good. The only people playing it are the people who are good at the game. The people who want the tank, who want to 3 market. Those are the only people playing that tank, Wargaming. I mean, I can pull out a 5,000 damage game inside the Shitante. It doesn't mean I'm going to do it every single time. And I say that number because I've already done it. But yeah, with the 3-shot gun, it's the only gun on it that works with the tank because it actually makes sense. But the single shot on it, it's like, dude, there's so many better tanks out there. And it's like you want to use them, but you can't because there's all these other tanks that just outright are just hands down better. The fact that the Skoda T56 has got the same reload as the low and the E75 TS for 100 more alpha boggles my mind. I mean, you can make the single shot work. You'll catch people off guard with it. That's for sure. Because they're all like, oh, he's running the autoloader. He shot me once. Why is he not shooting me again? And then you charge him, and then you put another shell into him, and then they're really confused. Like, is he playing it like a single shot, or is he actually running the single shot? Galston Bay. I wonder if the huntsman's still there. Yep. He is still there. I doubt he's still there now, but we'll throw a shell. Yeah, the burst is the only way to play it. I was like, last time Scareface played the game, he was 3-marking that thing, and he told me outright, like, the single shot is damn near unusable on that thing. Like, you have to use the autoloader. And unfortunately, the autoloader is the reason why they're never going to buff it. Because it's got so much burst potential. And it's like, rather than being able to actually see that, hey, this single shotgun is actually doing bad, and it needs a little bit of love, the stats of the, the stats on the 3-shot autoloader is the only stats that they're going to be basing it off of the entire time. So that thing will never see a buff because they're always going to be basing it off of the other gun. Rather than making both guns competitive, they're only going to make one gun competitive, which is unfortunate. Dude, I can't pin you. I really don't want to sit here, but I think I might need to sit here for just a moment longer. Okay. It gives me a few seconds to move. Seriously, how's my lower plate so exposed right there? I'm so lost right now. Oh, I am beyond Muppet. Okay, I didn't even think about it. I was all like, all right, AT-15, I can eat that shot, and then, yeah, I am dead. The tier 7 is not bad. That's my second match inside of it, so I can't really give you an idea just yet on it. There is one thing I have learned. Wargaming will never make me a CC. Because I don't care. I have no filter. I will tell the truth. Just like, if I make a review on the M4, the M4Y, I'm going to be honest. This thing is absolutely garbage, but it has one of the best 360 alpha guns in the game. In terms of, like, what the reload should be for most 360 alpha guns. I don't know why they hate 360 alpha so much, but they do. Oh, dude, Steve, that's how it's always been. Because if you're not, massaging their feet or catering to their every single need, then they don't want you. That's what CCs are in this game, dude. It is catering. All right? The last time I checked, I don't cater to anyone's needs. I cater to what I need. And what I need is stuff that's actually balanced and worthwhile. Booted. Yeah, but my respect for Ricky kind of went out the window a few years ago. I don't mind the guy. I won't diss on him. I never mention him really, but in all reality, if he watches this, I'll be straight up and honest. I don't like you because you said that World War II is inferior to Cold War. And because of that, you literally took a piss over the foundations of the entire game. So, I have a problem with that. I hate Cold War. I think Cold War is garbage. If I want to play modern day tanks, I'll just go play War Thunder. The fact that I'm side-scraping left is really good, by the way. Side-scraping left inside this is the way you need to side-scrape in it. Yeah, those track repairs are insane. There is a little bit of an ammo rack problem inside this, but you can get by. Where is he at? It's not very good. I can't exactly pull out right here, because if I do, then I'm just going to get lit up from over there. So if I'm going to do this, and then make sure I do it aggressively. Yeah, dude, Cold War, I don't even know what's released in Cold War, if you want me to be completely honest with you. Like, I have no idea what's in Cold War on this game. I know that they have garbage, and that's about it. Dude, are you kidding me? Come on, charge me. Man, those corner joints seem like they're a little weak. Eight to 8 right now, 31 to 39. I need to get some damage up top, but I need to get up there without dying. Yeah, the whole YOLO thing in general just ruined it. Because the way I look at it is like World War II, the way the entire game is designed around World War II, it works because it was designed that way. You know, and then they introduced like all these super high-speed tanks in Cold War, and it's just like running everywhere nonstop. Like there's no real process of thinking about anything. There's no strategy, just rush, 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 rush. Alright, I'm unspotted, so I need to get a little bit further behind. So I can't stand Cold War because there's like no thinking behind it. Along with that, the True Vision is just, I don't know, I think it just sucks. It's like, you give us hit points and then you give everyone True Vision. Like, really? Just make everyone one shot and give them respawns. Problem solved. Oh, you got blown up. Ammo rack at really low health like that, I have no problem seeing that. I actually think if the hit's gonna kill the opponent, then ammo rack should happen if you hit the ammo rack. If you kill the individual and it's like he's got 100 hit points left and you land in that ammo rack directly, it should just detonate outright. I need to look premium for that T20 Proto. Oh, they're both going to the cap. All right. Oh, that's not healthy. Oh, guess shot. That's hilarious. All right. I hit the Proto. All right. So Proto's one shot. Dragon Lord R7. R7 Skyline. I should be in a really bad spot now. That seems about right. What's up, X Machine? Yeah, dude, for Cold War, make them one shot. Make every single tank in that mode one shot. You know? Like, if they hit the crew correctly, make it to where the crew can be knocked out, and if all your crew is killed, then tank is gone. You know? Rather than hit points. If they want to leave it the way that is, like, do it that way. Because I hate Cold War. Cold War, in my opinion, sucks. And I hate that it always gets brought up. It's a subject that I hate, and it always gets brought up. All right, too right. Yeah, I wouldn't miss it either. If it went away, I would be totally down to buy war chests again. But the thing is, I don't buy war chests because it gives me Cold War garbage. Oh yeah. General, dude, it's alright. It's alright to be back. I'm just working to get my room built before I do anything else. You know, I want to get this room built up first, and then once it's fully built up, then I'm going to start streaming on Twitch. Everything that I do, streaming on Twitch. Everything. It's going to be IRL shit. Tearing apart four-wheelers, moving trucks, driving C255s. Everything. Go to the merry-go-round with the motorcycle, make people flip out. Yeah, and the thing is, what do you mean by good Cold War players? I don't think anyone can claim that they're a good Cold War player because you can literally sit in the back of the map and get an 80% win rate by just sitting in the back of the map. There's no strategy involved in Cold War. Oh man, I am a Muppet. I need to aim it a little bit higher. And I need to stop moving this tank, because the accuracy's pretty bad. Oh my goodness. All of these guns are doing the same thing. Hello, AT7. I need to get behind this this rock. So please be gentle with me and allow me to get behind the rock. Thank you. Want to get damage on that, get a little premium to be able to tear through the tracks and damage them at the same time. Light tank is on our base. I don't have a reason to go back because I won't make it back in time. I'm too slow. I prefer World War II like every single day of the week. Like as I said, if I'm gonna play Cold War, I'll play War Thunder. Yep. Everybody feels awesome loading all premium. My movement was really off though. I mean, yeah, dude, the variety in tanks in general in World War II is huge. Like everything that we can play in World War II, the variety is so massive. Like one thing that, like, I don't like tier 10. I don't like tier 10 in the slightest. The only way I would ever like to play tier 10 again, like on an average daily playing it, is if they bring in ranked. I've been wanting ranked in this game now for over 5 years, like an actual ranked system, 15 versus 15. But they've never done it. So they've essentially lost me because there's nothing competitive about this game. It's always casual. Like, your stats have no value to me at all. W and 8 means absolutely nothing to me. Because if I really wanted to, I could load nothing but premium and maintain 4,800 W and 8. But I don't do that. I like to shoot standards. I like to care about the gold or the silver economy that I have. You know, and if you guys ever go through all my streams, like, seriously, on average, do I play the same tank on stream nonstop? Like, this is actually killing me, playing 2 tanks on stream. I like to play variety. If you go through my past, like, 180 days of this game that I've played and look at the variety of tanks I've played per day, you'll notice that it's very vast. I'll play one tank, and then I'll play another, play another, play another. And by the end of the day, sometimes it's very rare to see me play a tank 30 times in a row. Yeah, play Cold War to get silver, then you got every tank for tank. Yeah, and the thing is like, I don't even play Cold War to make silver because I don't support it. So whenever I hear people say it's like, yeah, no one plays World War II for silver, it's like, people do. People do. I'm one of them. I overpulled. There we go, now we're safe. What's nice about this is that weird weak spot is now covered. But the top armor is slightly weak, so I need to make sure I get hauled down just right. Was that a hatch shot? I know some weird shell landed like in that. It's a top armor. Top armor should be perfectly overkill. German non-premium tank. What? Let's not pull in front of an ISU 152. That could have ended very badly. Is that an Oki? Oh, Churchill 7. Heck yeah, respect. Very respectable tank. Oh, I'm guilty of premium rounds too. Like, everyone's guilty of it. It's just that it's very rare that I do. Like, if I'm playing tier 10, yeah, I'm going to play competitive. I'm going to make sure I load premium. Because it's kind of like the most cheese thing that you can do. Sir Abraham is absolutely annihilating the Borsig. Where's the Borsig AFK? I feel bad for this guy. What is he doing? I could have got more damage, but I didn't worry about it. Baby waffle. Love that tier 9. Yeah, dude, I played the waffle the other day. I was so confused. 215 standard pin had me very confused. And what's up with this new tab? Detailed earnings? It's always been there, but it's very confusing. Hey, look, I can finally learn how much free XP I'm getting per match. Hold on, what did that say? Premium vehicle earn rate, 188. Should be... Okay, tank XP, premium account. Alright. Is it killing on this? It is. Like, I had 52 million last night. Oh, my most favorite non-German premium tank. I would choose the Panther. The Panther or the Tiger. Like Tiger 1. And Panther 1. Because they're just iconic. Like, I could play the Panther all day and I had fun with it. Panzer 88. Panzer 88. Panther 88. No, Panther 88 never actually existed. That's a fake tank. I would play the Panther with the stock turret and the long 75 and be happy with it. Like, Tiger 2 right now is super broken. And the only way to fix it is by making all the other tanks similar to it in the same alpha category. Like, Tiger 2 is the best 360 alpha gun in the game. Yeah, the long 75 and the tier 7. I'm talking tier 7 Panther. It's free. Yeah, dude, it's because of how popular the tank is. So the amount of... So to give you guys an idea, the Tiger II is one of the most played tanks in the game at the moment. Like, you see them all over the place. In this match, I don't see one. But the thing is, they're played a lot, okay? So the Tiger II, King Tiger, yes, is played so much that its mark is not very high. That's why you one-marked it while you were grinding it. That is how it should be on every single tank in the game, but it's not. Hit your ammo rack, so you're going to fix it. I should be able to overpull on this left side. Not a whole lot, but I should be able to. This is about the limit of what I'm going to let to pull. I'm not allowed to pull any farther, and I'll be exposing myself to that backside, where there might be tanks up on that back hill. I'll be exposing my hull to it, so I gotta be really careful on how I pull this. Kind of wondering if I want to run armor on this. Yep, right there. And that's going to be the downside that these tanks is like, they work the same way the Torvagen does, so you got to make sure that whatever target you're pulling on, you're actually aiming at. And it's the only thing in front of you. Because if it's any others, you're going to run into the issue I just ran into, because that side turret is so weak. Not very surprised. He's tearing through, tearing through the cheek like it's paper. It is the stock turret, so I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, that's some BS. Nah, it's the stock turret, dude. It's the same way like the Progetto 54. So you've got the under armor right there that kind of pokes up where you pinned. So you gotta barely peek people inside this. If you over peek, you're gonna kill yourself. Did you really just high explosive me? Oh. T-34-3. I want to keep this T-32. Nope. Dragon. Nice. I'm not sad about that. 3,300 stock. 2140 blocked. In a stock tank. That's really nice. Nothing is free. You know, give him the finger. Like, you chose to play a free-to-play game. Alright, remember that. You chose to play a free-to-play game. And this is going to be the first thing that you see whenever you play free-to-play games. Every single time. This is what you're going to see. Yeah, look at how much they're asking. You want my opinion right here? Is this a Cold War tank? No, it's A45, so it's tier 7. Absolutely garbage tank. Right here. And they're charging 45 bucks. Okay? Then you have this. This is the Orochi. Alright? You want to know something about the Orochi? Its big gun is completely useless. And it sports a game mechanic that no one cares about, which is the multi-weapon system, multi-turreted system. No one likes the multi-turrets. Okay? You want to buff the Orochi? You want to make the Orochi better? Let me show you. I'll show you how I will buff it. Oh, dude, the Gun of the Tiger 2 is absolutely amazing. It is in the best state it has ever been in the entire time that tank has been around. Orochi. Here's the 15. 121 millimeters of pin. Your heat round is 150 millimeters of pin. And then, as you can tell, you know, it likes to cycle. So you have to pull up this. 75 millimeters of high explosive pin. Absolutely useless gun unless you're derping all day. You can make 150 heat work, but that takes a lot of work and you got to be top tier. All right, here's the easiest way to buff this thing. 240 heat pin, right here, 240. And then you bump this up to 190 millimeters of pin. Problem solved. Suddenly this 15 is now usable. And this gun is actually worthwhile. But the fact is, no, it's not worthwhile at all. You get 121 millimeters of pin. And what sucks about 121 millimeters of pin inside this game, you guys are going to learn something new today, is this. Let's go all tanks. Let's go tier 10. Let's go heavy USA, tier 10. We're going to pull up the E5. And then we're going to compare this to live, compare to... let's do tier 8, Japan, Oni, save. And now against the Oni, we're going to use the 15 with AP. The thing is that should be a pin, right? All the way. This is 121 millimeters of pin. This should be overmatched because it's 44 versus 150. But check this out. We're going to come right here. Overmatch doesn't exist, and right here, you can't overmatch it because you don't have enough base penetration to overmatch that. You will non-pin with this every single time, and that's what sucks. Is that with this gun, it is completely useless. For instance, like let's do what would be the next one to do. Let's get a 40 millimeter roof. Actually, easy. Super Conk. We'll do live. Check this out. That is a 44.5 millimeter plate. We'll use this one. Do the same comparison. That way, it's a little bit easier. Then we'll select the Oni again. And remember, this is the same gun. So this is what's on the Oho and all the others. Thing is, 120. Cannot pin this at all. Doesn't exist. Can't pin it. It should be overmatched, but it's not because you physically cannot pin it. Anything above 130 millimeters of effective armor, your gun is useless. So, if they wanted to make this thing worthwhile, Supercon came shit. Yeah, like I was thinking, like 40 millimeter plate. The only plates that you can actually pin with it are 38 millimeters, and that's it. You can only pin 38 millimeter plates because they're the ones that can't exceed past that 120 millimeters at any angle whenever you get the overmatch on it. Brain fart. Anyways, you guys, I'm burnt out already, and it's only been 2 hours. Like, dang. And I'm gonna just be straight up with this. Here, let me go home and go to my games. The only game I've played on my console is World of Tanks and War Thunder, as of recent. War Robots Frontier, kind of going downhill a little bit. Ooh, 2 Crowns has got an update. I bought that to play with a buddy. We never did. I kind of want to play 2 Kings, though, because I hear it's a pretty good game. That's actually kind of a decent-sized update. And then Alien Fireteam's Elite. Hawken, I played every once in a while. Halo Wars 2, I log on to a team of people in Firefight. They're trying to break the record every once in a while and teach them the strats, and then they stop playing after like a month. So that happens. Anyways, guys, thanks for jumping in. Thanks for chilling out for 2 hours. I'm in a dungeon. I got to get this room cleaned up. And ooh, actually, hold on. soundproofing. So ones that I've been looking at, we'll take a look at Amazon. All right, what happened to clicking this button, making it go-go? It's not go-go anymore. These ones are, here we go. Acoustic sound paneling, not these ones. These are not going to be the ones that I'm going to be looking for. But I'm thinking I might do like buy these and then make them on their own little stands. So make like 2x4s and other things. That way they can sit on it properly. And then build the wall and have those where I can lean them around essentially anywhere inside the room and then hang them up anywhere inside the room that I want. That's kind of what I'm thinking with those. Because that is a project that I'm going to be working on. Dungeon. Dude, it really is. Yeah, Steve, thanks for jumping in. X Machine, dude, it's good to see you. General, good to see you. And then there was another dude that jumped in that, I think it was John, right? John something jumped in as well. Yeah, John jumped in. Yeah, I'm going to be building the wall myself. Speaking of which, where is my... There it is. Are these still available? I think it is. I'm going to wait for next payday and buy it. I can buy it right now and not care, but I don't want to right at the moment because I just want to decorate the entire back wall. Dude, they got freaking t-shirts and hoodies and sweaters. I want to see what the hoodies and sweaters are. All right, that's Tekken. I don't play Tekken. The worst part is every single time I buy an XL shirt, it's still tight on me. That just sucks. Alrighty, guys, take it easy. I'm out of here.